I'm going to play mostly original music, but I'm always a little nervous, like most people, when I start playing, so I'm going to play a song that's not mine. That's kind of a no-brainer to get the shakes out if they do go out. I don't know who wrote it. Their name had too many syllables in it for me to remember usually. Here we go. Oh, that won't work. You heard me. I did check the tune in. That's my most common error. I play a lot of songs in what's called drop D tuning, where I take the bottom string and I drop it to a D. Gives you a really resonant sound with my favorite chord, which D, which I'll be doing in a minute. But then I forget and I start playing a song and I wonder what's wrong. I'm in the middle of it and I realize, oh hell, that happens quite often. So here we go. Well, I've been fishing in the sea of love, trying to find the one I've been dreaming of. I must have caught me 4 or 5, just enough to keep my hopes alive. But I let them go 'cause it wouldn't do, 'cause I caught a keeper when I caught you. I caught a keeper when I caught you. I sure got that straight. Now when my friends see what I've got, they'll be cruising on over to my lucky spot. I tell them that's all right by me. There's lots of fish in the deep blue sea. Well, you're my lemon and I don't need to, 'cause I caught a keeper when I caught you. I caught a keeper when I caught you. Well, on the day I found you, I remember how my motor roared. I put my arms around you, I held man overboard. Didn't get away. I'm gonna stay with you every night and day. We are the best of the whole darn batch. Yeah, you're my once in a lifetime catch. Now my fishing days are through, 'cause I caught a keeper when I caught you. 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 Tossing through the hook. Yes, that's right. So I made a list, so I know what I'm doing. So, is that drop tuning I was talking about? I normally play in a duo with my partner Annie, who might be watching this. She was able to finagle getting on. This is live streamed, right? And so I missed that second voice, so all these coming in with percussion, etc., etc. So I've only co-written 2 songs. This is one. My name is Breeze. The guy I co-wrote it with, hey Ron, his name was Michael Wind. Maybe we should move to Florida together. And so he wrote the lyrics to music, all mine. This is the guy who used to show up for work at an old New England mill building where my studio was. And he'd be sitting off in the far end of the parking lot with his tape deck going, remember those? And singing along with his own songs. It's kind of cool. So it's a story song. How do I play it? I'm wanting to stay back a little bit, but I'm funny standing on the stones here. Coming in from Portland, Maine, I was riding on the midnight train. I should have been counting sheep, looking up through the car, carrying my guitar. I looked, saw you smiled at me. I said, you don't know my name, and I'm bound for fortune, bound for fame. We laughed and nearly came unglued, looked around and settled down in a quiet corner booth. I sang my deepest truths, whispering you shared your love of an Irish rum in the West. I said, you don't know my name, I'm bound for fortune, bound for fame. Through the night we rode that train, crossing bridges in the rain. The morning came along with a life all its own. But I never could give it a name, and my life never been the same. Two hearts that had to derail, got off and lost the trail. The train kept his destiny. Now looking back through the years, your memory stays so clear. Your touch still remains. But I don't know your name. No, 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 I don't know your name. I should probably stick the songs like the first one. The only time I ever got really unglued playing was in an elementary school. When I volunteered just without thinking. I wasn't playing a whole lot at that time, and I went to my son's elementary school, and all these kids gathered around really close, and they really undid me. I wasn't prepared for that. And a couple of weeks later, I was playing in a food co-op in Brattleboro, Vermont, with a friend of mine, and these two girls came in. They were probably like third graders, and they said, because I'm pretty candid, as you might have noticed, and these two girls came up and said, well, we know you're embarrassed about your music, but we actually think you're quite good. And I'm kind of a sensitive type of a person, and so to get out of bed early in the morning and do this, it takes a little bit, and then having these people up pretty close and pretty spread, so it's just like, I'm still dealing with that, so bear with me. So, what's that? Yeah, if y'all have to move back, then, I want you to feel comfortable as an audience. You really don't want to be this close to me, Yeah, okay, let's see, this is what I want to do. How are we doing time-wise? Because time goes pretty fast when you're up here. Actually, I'm going to do a song about cars. And I was thinking about this. I don't know, I always feel badly because I'm never a person who does sing-alongs. And I really appreciate people who do that and get the audience involved and gives everybody an experience. And I realized, well, maybe I'll give this a shot. I made a video out of this song, and it's got people running around in monkey suits. It's talking about our addiction. We are a car culture. There used to be horse cultures. We are a car culture. And some of us believe that we see how this is affecting our planet. So the song is called 2,000 Pounds of Steel, which is conservative. Most of them weigh more like 4 probably. But so let me see if I think I'm in tune. So the chorus goes, see if this is pretty simple. 2,000 pounds of steel, 2,000 pounds of steel. Body never makes a move without 2,000 pounds of steel. 2,000 pounds of steel, 2,000 pounds of steel. Tied to this ball and chain, 2,000 pounds of steel. That's how it goes, and since I've never done this before, might get slightly wonky. Hang in there, I will too. If you start seeing me singing 2,000 pounds of steel, body never makes a move without 2,000 pounds of steel, 2,000 pounds of steel, tight as ball and chain, then kick it in, right? We can do this. Hey, put some more focus on you, so I'm a little less nervous with that. It's gonna open with that chorus. 2,000 pounds of steel, 2,000 pounds of steel. A body never makes a move without 2,000 pounds of steel. 2,000 pounds of steel, 2,000 pounds of steel. Tied to this ball and chain, 2,000 pounds of steel. Talking evolution, we were monkeys swinging in the trees. We traded in our tails only to be driven to our knees by 2,000 pounds of steel, 2,000 pounds of steel. My body never makes a move without 2,000 pounds of steel, 2,000 pounds of steel, 2,000 pounds of steel. Tied to this ball and chain, 2,000 pounds of steel. I haul 15 gallons of toxic fuel just to pick up a quart of milk. 100,000 explosions might get me to the top of the hill. In this mad dog race toward extinction, we've traded our feet for wheels. The planet begins to wonder how a human body feels. 2,000 pounds of steel, 2,000 pounds of steel. The body never makes a move without 2,000 pounds of steel. 2,000 pounds of steel, 2,000 pounds of steel. 2,000 pounds of steel. Take a lesson from a lowly cockroach with the nimble toes. 300 million years and it's never given up the ghost. Take a lesson from the mighty brontosaurus with his appetite. A body like that, it had no choice but to eat up everything inside. 2,000 pounds of steel, 2,000 pounds of steel. 2,000 pounds of steel, 2,000 pounds of steel, 2,000 pounds of steel. 2,000 pounds of steel. Back to the evolution, how we lost our tails, left the trees, only to land on Mother Earth, who's got a monkey on her back. Driving 2,000 pounds of steel, 2,000 pounds of steel. Body never makes a move without 2,000 pounds of steel. 2,000 pounds of steel, 1,000 pounds of steel. 2,000 pounds of steel. All right. Warmed us both up. That's good. That worked. I'm happy I thought about that. That's a cool thing. I hope everyone here is having what's the word? I was going to say as good a week as I am, but there's synchronicity. It's not quite there's a word, I think it's kind of tied into the spiritual realm where things sort of start happening. So I've never done that song like that, and I'm thinking, gee, I really like to do that. Well, it came to me last night, probably 3 in the morning, like a lot of stuff does. Wake up in the middle of the night. A lot of old guys get up in the middle of the night. I'm one of them. So, how are we doing time-wise here? So, this song is a song I wrote quite a while ago. It's called Love Song for the Earth, and it's self-explanatory. It comes from being a kind of hypersensitive person, as I mentioned. And I used to have to go off in the woods. It's not like I chose to do it. Just had to do it. It's not that unhealthy of a thing, obviously, right? When I lived in Asheville, once a week I would just throw some stuff in my car or sleeping bag. Didn't even own a flashlight back then. Used to sleep in the woods all the time. Just had a pad, a pillow, a sleeping bag, and I would just go off to Hot Springs and go up the Appalachian Trail. There's some bluffs down there. I used to sleep on top of those bluffs, but I hadn't planned on going. But it'd come Wednesday, and I just had to get out of town. I can't live with that kind of energy around me. So, and actually, a piece of information I love to share is that I've always wrestled with the concept of introvert. Because one time I said to somebody I was an introvert, and the person literally reached across the table and grabbed me by the collar and yanked me to my feet and said, "You're no introvert. You're one of the most social people I know." And then I always used to say an introvert goes off and recharges themselves by themselves, an extrovert recharges with people. But there are actually a whole lot of books out there now written by quiet people and citing a lot of presidents, a lot of people who are quiet people who are actually very powerful people with a lot of thought and organic taking in of information from that sensitivity that bring a lot of good judgment to the world and have affected the world a lot. And one of those, I haven't read that many of them. I'm not that introverted that I need to sit around and read books about quiet people all the time. But one of them defined an introvert as someone who simply doesn't like a lot of stimulation. And it said it has nothing to do with your social skills or how social a person you are, but you just don't like a lot of stimulation. And an ex-wife who every Friday night would like to meet her friends in this pub in downtown Brattleboro. And I would walk in there on a Friday night and just be accosted by this noise. And it's just like, there'd be like 10 people at the table, and I'd just say, "Hey, everybody, don't take it personal. I like every one of you, but I'll catch you later." I just leave. So this kind of, I don't think, I'm not sure I'm in positive tuning here, but for the sake of time, let me just go. So this comes from one of the most beautiful places I know is the Adirondack Mountains, and I kind of came from, my father went to school in the middle there. There was my parents had a camp. That's supposedly where they begat me, and deep roots, very beautiful place. So I always went up there. And so I'm on an island by myself for 6 days when I wrote this song about being able to just let down and relax and belong. So here we go. This big blue moon sparkling high above the waters, there was not a sound in a mile space. Am I all alone? Come to you as if you were a lover, 'cause you alone can yield to all my needs. Your gentle touch caresses all my senses. Your sunset hour lulls all my unrest. What is love without moonlight on your mountains? What is hope without birds in your trees? What is tomorrow without sunrise on your waters? Please hold my dreams. is just about 8:15, so I guess I'm not. Thanks a lot, guys.
Hey, Breeze, I didn't get that on video. Could you do that over again?
I could. That's something I could do.